happened when a bride banned all women from her wedding. I was excited for my buddy Jace's wedding until his fiancée Melissa dropped the weirdest wedding rule I'd ever heard. It's going to be a no-women event except for family, she said all smugly. I just think it'll be less drama without girls there. All the girls at the engagement party eyed each other with wide eyes thinking the same thing. What TF is this crazy bee thinking? Jace's childhood friend Sarah nearly choked on her breadstick. But we've been friends for 15 years. Melissa smiled that fake smile everyone recognized. Sorry, the rule is the rule. You understand, right? We all turned to Jace, who pressed his lips together and silently gave an apologetic look. But in that moment, when everyone looked defeated, I thought of a seriously crazy plan. And so the rest of the dinner, I got every girl's contact, made a group chat, and told them the idea. Let's just go to the wedding as men. Sarah showed up first, exactly like we'd planned in the group chat. Baggy suit, hair tucked under a baseball cap, voice dropped 3 octaves. Hey, I'm Sam, Jace's cousin from Canada. The usher didn't even question it. She texted the group immediately. I'm in. Edna was next with a full fake beard she'd bought from a Halloween store. She tried forcing her voice so low it cracked every other word. Name's Eddie. Her voice shot up like a teenage boy's. We went to college. Together, she squeaked before grinning. Melissa's eye narrowed suspiciously but stayed quiet. Lisa, Jace's cousin, went all out. She'd bought a prosthetic Adam's apple online and had been practicing her Derek from the gym persona for 2 weeks. She kept calling everyone bro and actually brought protein powder to the ceremony. She honestly deserved an Oscar for her commitment alone. The girls giggled when Amy came in late wearing a monocle she'd stolen from a Monopoly costume. Reggie Worthington III, she announced in the worst British accent I'd ever heard. Jace's Yale roommate. Even the plus ones were introduced as men. Yeah, this is my girl. Boyfriend named Bert. Yep, one guy said. But the moment we all lost, it was when Jace's boss Lucille showed up in a full Batman costume, not even trying to hide her very sweet southern accent. I'm Batman. Emphasis on man. Where do I sit? I had to bite my lip to keep from laughing as Melissa's face went from confused to furious to defeated. The rest of the ceremony was just as chaotic. We were taking shots of beer, chest bumping after every toast, comparing our fake facial hair, taking pictures using WWE poses. The entire venue was constantly laughing, and Jace looked like he was actually having a blast at his own wedding. Then, as if things couldn't get any better, Melissa's own mother changed into a tuxedo with a drawn-on mustache over her lip for the reception. Hello, I'm Martha's brother. She completely blanked on her fake name. Martin. Uncle Martin. Mom, what are you doing? She said, stomping her foot. What, Mom? I'm Uncle Martin. You said no women allowed. Melissa just stood there, mouth open, watching her own mother stroke her Sharpie mustache while Batman taught her the electric slide. When her mom requested Macho Man to the DJ, it was basically game over. All the guests, men and men, pushed their way on the dance floor, dancing, posing, doing push-ups in the middle. It was honestly the best thing I'd ever seen. I watched Melissa stare at the crowd with a frown. Her perfect wedding day as the only female, the star of the party suddenly overpowered by the very rule she had placed. Fine! Melissa finally screamed over the music. Women are allowed! Take off the ridiculous costumes. We all looked at each other. No way! This is the most fun we've ever had at a wedding. Honestly, honey, Melissa's mom said, stroking her smudged mustache. Best idea you've ever had. I haven't felt this free in years. Jace grabbed the mic, definitely drunk. I want to thank all my bros for coming. Sam, Eddie, Derek, Steve, Reggie, and of course, Batman. This is literally the best wedding I could ever imagine. Everyone cheered, bellowing loudly like Vikings. Melissa stood in the middle of it all, watching her mom and Batman planning to meet up for brunch next week as men, and finally cracked a real smile. So much for that stupid rule.